Hello, in this video we are going to discuss an example where we have to solve. Let us consider the first one, which is arc sine 5 pi x plus arc sine 12 pi x is equal to pi by 2 where x is greater than 0, and find the value of x. So let us name this equation as equation 1. So here arc is nothing but sine inverse. So we can write this equation in the form of sine inverse 5 pi x is equal to pi by 2 minus sine inverse 12 by x. Here we just transferred arc sine 12 by x to the right hand side. And then transferring sine inverse to the right hand side, we get 5 by x is equal to sine pi by 2 minus sine inverse 12 by x. And now this is in the form of sine 90 degrees minus theta. So by using that function, we get 5 by x is equal to cos theta, which is sine inverse 12 by x. And now let us name this equation as equation 2. And now let us replace the value of sine inverse 12 by x as alpha. So sine inverse 12 by x is equal to alpha, then the trigonometric function would be sine alpha is equal to 12 by x. So let us name this equation as equation 3. So the equation 2 would become 5 by x is equal to cos the value which is sine alpha. And now let us write cos alpha in terms of sine. So we get 5 by x is equal to under root 1 minus sine square alpha. So by using equation 3 over here, we can substitute the value of sine alpha. So then the equation would become 5 by x, which is equal to under root 1 minus sine square alpha, that is 12 by x whole square, which is 144 by x square. And now let us square on both the sides. So by squaring on both sides, we get 25 divided by x square, and square root gets cancelled. So we get 1 minus 144 divided by x square. And now transferring x square terms to any one of the side, we get 1 equal to 25 divided by x square plus 144 divided by x square. So here we have common denominator, then we can add the numerators. So 25 plus 144 is 169 divided by x square. So here we get 1 equal to 169 divided by x square, and then transferring x square to the left hand side, we get x square is equal to 169. So that implies x will be equal to square root of 169, which is plus or minus 13. So we have two values of x, but given condition is x is greater than 0. So therefore we can say that the value of x is equal to 13. And now let us consider one more example. So here the given example is sine inverse 1 minus x minus 2 sine inverse x is equal to pi by 2, then find x. So in order to find the value of x, let us transfer 2 sine inverse x to the right hand side. So we get sine inverse 1 minus x, which is equal to pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse x. And then transferring sine inverse to the right hand side, we get 1 minus x is equal to sine pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse x. And now this is in the form of sine 90 degrees plus theta. So by using that function, we get 1 minus x, which is equal to cos theta, which is 2 sine inverse x. And now let us name this equation as equation 2 and this equation as equation 1. So let us consider sine inverse x as alpha. So that implies the trigonometric function would be x equal to sine alpha. And now let us name this equation as equation 3. So by substituting the value of equation 3 in equation 2, then the equation 2 would become 1 minus x is equal to cos 2 into alpha. And now this is in the form of the multiple angle. So let us use the formula of cos 2 alpha in terms of sine. So here we get 1 minus 2 sine square alpha, which is equal to 1 minus x. And here 1 on both the sides gets cancelled, and we get minus x is equal to minus 2 sine square alpha, and then again minus gets cancelled on both the sides. So that implies we get x equal to 2 sine square alpha. So here we can use equation 3, that is value of sine alpha, which is x. So here we get x square. And then by transferring x to the right hand side, we get 2x square minus x is equal to 0. And then taking x as the common factor, we get x into 2x minus 1, which is equal to 0. Then we get two solutions over here, which is x equal to 0 and 2x minus 1 is also equal to 0. So by transferring 1 to the right hand side, we get 2x equal to 1, and then transferring 2, we get x equal to 1 by 2. So therefore, x equal to 1 by 2 does not satisfy equation 1. So here we can say that the value of x is 0. So this is how we solve examples by using the formulas of inverse trigonometric functions. Hope you understood the concept. For more videos, visit our website VTech Academy. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.